Hello everybody, it's Tom and Jerry fan 64 here. It's now time to do a movie review to the third Fantastic Beasts movie. I'm going to be reviewing Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore. This is the 2022 sequel to the 2018 movie Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald, and this is the third film in the series. And it stars Jude Law, Eddie Redmayne, Ezra Miller, Mads Mikkelsen, Catherine Waterston, Dan Fogler, Alison Doyle, William Nadalin, Callum Turner, Jessica Williams, Richard Coyle, and Bobby Corby Tech. And just like the first two movies, this one is directed by David Yates. I have to admit, Mads Mikkelsen was a pretty good as Grindelwald, but I don't think he's as good as Johnny Depp in my opinion. But this is definitely my least favorite villain role that Mads Mikkelsen has made. But he's not as good as Johnny Depp. But in this movie, he makes it his own. He did a pretty decent job as Grindelwald, but he's no Johnny Depp. But no offense to Mads Mikkelsen, I hope I don't hurt his feelings, but he was definitely a pretty underrated version of Grindelwald. But he didn't copy Johnny Depp's version of Grindelwald. I don't think he's as good as Johnny Depp, which might seem controversial, but I prefer Johnny Depp as Grindelwald. In this movie, I lost all interest in when I heard that Johnny Depp got fired. But I decided to watch this movie because I watched the first two. I reviewed the first movie earlier this month. I think it was in April. And I reviewed the Crimes of Grindelwald back in 2020. So I reviewed the Crimes of Grindelwald 2 years ago. Almost. So yeah, this was a great sequel. This isn't as I actually might like this a little bit more than the Crimes of Grindelwald. This is not as good as the first Fantastic Beasts, but it's definitely better than the Crimes of Grindelwald. This was still a pretty good movie. It really surprised me. I thought that this movie was gonna suck without Johnny Depp, but even though Grindelwald isn't the same without Johnny Depp, but this was still a great movie. It was definitely a big improvement over the Crimes of Grindelwald. Even though I still enjoyed the Crimes of Grindelwald, this one was better in my opinion. And Mads Mikkelsen did a pretty good job as Grindelwald. He made the role his own. So yeah, I'm gonna give the movie Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore a 10 out of 10 stars and an A-. Really great movie. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10, even though it's not the absolute best in the series, and it didn't really do well at the box office. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 stars and I'm gonna give it an A-. This is still a great movie. Don't get me wrong, but I don't feel it's as good as the first Fantastic Beasts. This was still a great movie, and I'm hoping that they will release 4 and 5. But due to this one not being that big of a success, I don't know if that's going to happen. But we'll see if there's a 4 and 5 coming out. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to give this movie a 10 out of 10 stars and an A-. It's still it's a damn near flawless movie. Excuse my language. It's a near flawless movie, but I'm still going to give it a 10 out of 10 because it's still a really great movie. So yeah, and I am going to be mentioning this movie on my favorite movies of 2022, but that's not going to be. I will do my top 20 or more favorite movies of 2022 back in December at the end of the year. So yeah, that is it for my review to Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore. And I was going to see this movie in the theaters, but I decided to wait until it got released on HBO Max, and I'm glad I did. I recommend you just watch this movie on streaming. I will probably get this movie on Blu-ray, most likely. But yeah, that is it for my review to Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore, which I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you're generous enough, please consider leaving a like on this video and subscribe, plus it really helps out. And I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye everybody, adios.